Olsen Bros Band, by and by on the Harbor's New Country Kicks 95.3. It's Loose Band and Logan in the morning, and a special guest in studio today. We have the very talented Shawn Williams joining us. Now, don't let the name fool you. Shawn is a girl Shawn. Hi, Shawn.
Hello, I have the body parts too.
I just figured, when you come out with Shawn Williams, it sounds like a dude's name, but Shawn can be a girl's name too. Obviously, there's other artists named Shawn. Just don't want to confuse anybody.
Shawn Mullins.
Yeah.
Shawn, which is a guy.
It's a
Shawn
guy.
Colvin.
Guy's named that, but you are in fact not a guy. So.
Thank you for the clarification.
I just thought we'd point that out. Yeah, you're coming all the way from New Orleans to do a show tomorrow night.
Yes, at Red de Viva.
Yeah, Red de Viva, downtown Aberdeen. And that's going to be tomorrow night. Now, what brings you all the way from New Orleans to do a show here in Aberdeen?
Well, I came to find out that I was a woman.
Oh, okay, good. I'm glad I'm here. I can tell you that.
No, I'm actually, I'm on tour right now. I started off in Colorado, played Bozeman, Seattle, and make my way down to Aberdeen. I know Jay and Will, and who are playing with me tomorrow night. And it's a great city. I mean, the weather is beautiful. I love gloominess. So.
Well, you come to the right place.
Yeah.
And the right time of year to get gloomy here, definitely. And the funny thing is, we've had nothing but beautiful weather and sun for months. And today is like the first gloomy day we've had, like actual real gloom. So you're welcome. We did that just for you.
Or I brought it from New Orleans.
Maybe you get a lot of gloomy weather in New Orleans?
We get a lot of sunshine and humidity, and then, of course, bad weather, of course.
Of course, yeah.
You know it.
You've experienced a hurricane or two,
yes,
maybe three.
Yeah,
There's
and
been a few of those. Yeah, definitely. So, how did you get? Now, you also, which I find very interesting, is you have a background in radio as well. You've worked in radio. You've worked in some pretty big markets. You've worked in New York. You worked in New Orleans. You worked in Atlanta, Georgia. You've done morning shows. You've done midday shows. You worked with Scott Shannon,
right?
The legendary Scott Shannon, which I think is pretty awesome.
Yeah, super cool guy, and has a lot of great stories.
I think a lot of us that work in radio too have some sort of a musical background. I myself, I play guitar, and I have a band that I mess around with a little bit. I don't write songs though, because I'm terrible at it. So, what made you get out of radio and pursue music full time?
Well, I've been playing guitar since I was at least 14 or 15. Been writing songs since I was 9 or 10, and I think New Orleans kind of opened that door more so, made me more comfortable, because before I was just like, I was so shy on stage and singing my songs in front of people, and I had goals for myself in radio, and I reached all of those, became a program director, yada yada.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I released my first record in March, and just wanted to really pursue it full time, and I had a lot of people encouraging me to do it as well. And luckily it's been going well so far.
So the first record that you put out now, are you doing that independently? Put out your first album independently?
Correct.
It seems like that's what people are doing now, though. Like record labels and whatnot, it's like it used to be the big thing was, well, we got to get signed.
Right.
And is it really that much pressure to be signed anymore? Or
no, it's more so having funds to be able to do that independently, and that the record labels are diminishing, or they're becoming smaller, more small independent labels.
Yeah, and it seems like the things that I think that the artists seem to like most about that is I don't have some record guy telling me how to do my career.
Right.
To tell me what to play, what not to play.
And now you're doing everything from your own social media to your booking to managing yourself on the road.
It's a full-time job, exactly. Let me tell you. I mean, you thought radio was
right.
full of stuff. But you're working in radio, you have to do all that stuff too. So you had some good training, I suppose.
Exactly. Yes, I had the background for that, and so that's definitely helped a lot.
So tell me about the album that you just put out.
Well, it's called Shadow, and you can get it on my website, ShawnWilliamsMusic.com, or iTunes, all that greatness. But it's my first record, and it's songs that I've written the past, I'd say, 5 or so years, and some newer stuff too. Has fiddle, pedal steel, washboard, drums, so the whole shebang on it.
Well, it seems like artists these days, especially the newer artists that are coming out, people like yourself, who I realize you're not new, you've been doing this a while, but as you're emerging, the styles that it's like there's so many styles, and we take inspiration from so many different kinds of music. It's not like, you were either this kind of a musician or that kind of a musician. It seems like now with all the different styles of music, musicians these days, they just kind of embody all of that. And they don't necessarily, you can have one song on your record that sounds, like a rockabilly song, and then you can have another song that sounds like a country song, and another song that sounds like just a straight up pop song.
Right.
What is your main inspiration as far as the type of music that you do? What inspired you, and how would you describe your music?
Well, I call it alt rock country billy serial killer blues. Because like you said, that's a great point. Every song is different, and I don't want to constrict my my writing style. It's just kind of free form, and whatever comes out. But I listen to everything from Hank Williams to Lucinda Williams, Elvis Presley to modern country like Thomas Rhett and
Thomas is one of those guys that are breaking rules.
Right, exactly.
And people are accepting it. I mean, they might be a little resistant at first, but people are accepting what he's doing, and he's obviously his records keep going #1.
And he's a great live performer too.
Yeah, he's fantastic. But yeah, guys like that and Sam Hunt and those types of artists are really breaking down walls, especially in what is considered country.
Right.
To me, country is an attitude. It's not necessarily a style of music. It's an attitude in the music.
Well, you got that outlaw country too. That definitely has that attitude in it, and then stuff like the Carter Family. Like I love the Carter Family, that rawness, and it's very dark stuff, but it sounds happy. So I mean, any kind of music really inspires me in the atmosphere that I'm in, and whatever just comes out.
That's fantastic. So you're going to perform a song for us. What song are you going to perform?
It's called "What If I Stayed." It's on my record.
Okay. So we're going to have her do that coming up in just a couple of seconds. Shawn Williams, she's here all the way from New Orleans. Check it out. You got a website?
I do. Shawn Williams, like you said, it's a female version, SHAWN, WilliamsMusic.com.
Okay, she'll be playing at Red Aviva tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. And we're going to come back in a couple of minutes, and she's going to play us a song, and I can't wait to hear it. It's 8:30, the Kicks Morning Show. All right.